Oh, that's disgusting. Let's give this armor a whirl. Oh, I can look up and down to fly. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't realize bridges were gonna be this difficult, just saying. I thought, you know, to make them look kind of smooth and stuff, it would be fine. No, it's taken a lot of work. Got to do angles. I'm trying to think about how it would be done in real life. I actually don't know how hanging rope bridges are done. I think there's going to be a platform here or over there, made out of stone or wood or something, then it's going to drape down over here. So I'm trying to get the droopy angle. It's not working. What I need is the ability to fly around. That would be great. But today, T-Rav said that he wanted me to help him with some under magic stuff. So I think I'm going to do that with him. But first, I really want to get at least one of these bridges done and maybe the start of the storage system. I'm going to try to work on that real quick. You need my help?
Yes, so today we are going to be facing off. So the Blood Amalgam is a powerful amalgam of flesh and blood. The Blood Amalgam is a boss that can be summoned with a large sacrifice of blood and precious items, which requires an emerald block, a diamond block, Eye of Ender, and 10 bloodstones. So yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But before I summon this, do you want to charm your armor? Because I feel like now is probably the best time.
Oh, right. So you told me something about my sword? Or is it... Oh, it has to be armor?
I think it's just armor.
Okay. So which charms did you say were going to be the best?
Okay, so...
Critical hit?
Yeah, for you, I think it's critical hit. And for me,
Okay.
it's immunity, so...
So then what do? Do I place my armor in here?
Just place the charm next to the armor to the left.
Ah! Okay, so these are critical hit ones, and that's going to help me with my...
Let's see. Critical hit. Melee hits have a chance to do double damage.
Nice. I might take the
Multiple
two
charms?
cowardices then.
Okay.
You know, because I'm usually in the back, and if I crit something, it'll be useful. I almost tried to crit you, and then I realized you didn't have armor. I wanted to try something really quick. You have Kinetic Shield, right?
It's somewhere. I didn't use it during the fight because it was a melee guy.
Okay.
But yeah.
Come with me. I want to try and hit you with a fireball because I want to see if that blocks it. You know, because technically it's a projectile, right?
Yeah, and gas can normally fire fireballs, right?
Yeah. So, shield up. Oh,
Okay.
that looks so good on the ice. No, you can hit it
I can fire it back.
This is going to be very useful. You just hit a random village in the Feywild.
Oh, did I? Oops.
Probably.
My bad. My bad. And last but not least... What are you hiding out for?
Oh, unenchanted.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to enchant this again.
We should be okay for now, right, though? It's like really... It took all of the blood.
Oh, all of it? Wow, okay. When I do this, I get a thing. I can't really see what it's called right now. But I have to drop that into the chalice. So I don't know if we're gonna have enough blood at the end of this. Do this.
Oh, no. Hopefully, we don't need the blood for it, but...
Right.
Oh.
Taking his time. There we go. Oh, there's some blood left in this.
Yeah, there's 3 left. Oh, there's actually a lot of blood.
Yeah, 253.
Huh.
Throw into a blood chalice to battle the blood amalgam. Are you ready?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, that's disgusting.
oh, it gave me hunger.
Oh, I see the other guys. I've got the amalgam on me and most of the minions on you. So you should get the minions.
Okay, I just killed one.
Nice. I'm gonna... Oh, nice. Oh, I saw that. Nice, okay.
I'm not really taking any damage. Oh my god, he's weird looking.
Yeah. He's not... Where's the other minion? There should be one more,
Yeah,
right?
he doesn't. Oh, there's one right there.
Perfect. They do have... Oh.
Go. I don't really know how strong this guy is supposed to be, because, in order to, like, make some more... Oh, you got a lot of minions on you. In order to make some stuff, you need, like, crystallized blood, which is what the amalgam drops. So I don't imagine
gotcha.
him being too difficult to kill. I don't like the guy he's following me. Creepy looking.
Yeah. Okay, this should take a lot of them out. Perfect.
Yeah, he was following me to the corner. Oh.
Yeah, they don't do very much
Oh,
damage.
now I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage.
Okay.
Okay, you distract them. I need to heal.
Okay. That didn't do
Wait, hold
anything.
You know how long it took me to rebuild this?
I didn't mean to.
Also, the ground might be a little hollow, by the way. I did a little bit of terraforming.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
Good to know.
you might fall into a cave. Ooh. I think that's you that's doing damage to me with your land.
Probably. Whoa, what was that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's a
I don't
terrible
know.
noise.
I'm in a corner.
Oh, nice. Just
What
all the
happened?
little ones left.
Oh my god, he's moving fast too.
Oh,
Oh, ooh, okay, I'm going to die, dude.
I set them all on fire. That's actually the strategy now.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll try to stay alive. Oh, he hit hard. Oh, no, he's coming. I killed it. How are you doing? Are you okay?
What happened?
I don't... Were you being teleported?
I guess, yeah.
Your stuff's over there. Did it drop anything, though?
It should drop crystallized blood, I think.
So whatever that thing was, that was, interesting, to say the least. That was a scary boss, but it wasn't bad. Now back to building. I am taking inspiration from a lot of what B00 does, where he's like, this is the build. And this is why you would build it that way in real life, and this is why it makes sense. So the key here is I want to make these rope bridges look realistic, and I want to know how rope bridges are put up and why they'd be put up. So, for example, here, to get around, I know you'd want a rope bridge because building bridges is terrible for this low, small distances. But I also don't entirely know how they're strung up, rope bridges. So that's something I need to look up. But I at least got... I want them to be at interesting angles like this, and then I want at some point for them to droop down a little bit. And I know to do that, I need to kind of double the length of this bridge, unfortunately. Because if we make it droop, then it's going to be 2 blocks tall and we can't climb up. So I'm going to get to work on at least this bridge, maybe like actually finishing up this bridge and that bridge. And then this cave here will be the storage system where we house everything for stone and whatnot. And then we'll put another cave for different things. I think over here is going to be the smelting system because that little patch of gravel there, it's an arid biome. So if we we can use the automatic smelters that are fueled by essence instead of using coal or anything like that. So that'll be really cool. I'm actually very excited to set that up. So I worked on the bridges for a while and realized I really want to be able to fly around, and Under Magic has armor where you can fly around. It is dragon scale armor, so I had to go and kill the Ender Dragon 4 times to get enough scales for the armor. And I was aware that the demon army does spawn, and I was prepared for that. I thought I could kill the dragon 3 times before that happened, even 4, but for some reason I was teleported to the overworld. And I was actually doing really well in the demon army fight, way better than I thought. I'm a little nervous because, you know, I thought I would have to kill the demon army another time, but then this happened. I died. Moxon disappeared, I don't know where he went, and the demon army fight basically paused. So I got to fight the dragon some more. And with the demon army paused, I was able to just walk away from the location and come back to the overworld. Yeah, that's an issue. That's a little bit of a glitch, but we have 32 dragon scales and pretty much every piece of loot that you could imagine from the Ender Dragon. We've got a whole bunch of these dragon hide ones, a few of these dragon staffs, and then the Dragon's Wrath bow, which is really cool. But again, what we're most interested in is these dragon scales so we can fly. So let's dragon scale helmet. That texture is different than what it's supposed to be. Interesting. Dragon scale mail. Is that the same as this one? Nope, dragon hide. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, that's what the texture I expected to get. Let's get some pants here. Strange textures, a little bit off, it looks like. And then the boots. It could be that they're supposed to be like that, but let's give this armor a whirl because apparently we get some functional wings? What? Okay. Now what do I do? So I'm flying. Oh, I can look up and down to fly? Oh my goodness. Okay. It's not the most effective, but I think for building it's gonna be huge. And look at my wings! Oh, this is so cool. And if I want to drop, I could just like take it off, put it back on. Yeah, I could do that. And the wings do follow behind me a little bit, and I think that's just because there's a bit of server lag and whatnot. A lot of Datapacks have server lag issues and whatnot from that. So what type of armor is this? So this is an 8. Wait, is this just as good? So helmet is 3 and 3.5. Whoa. This dragon scale armor is actually better than my shadow stuff. I thought it was going to be worse. I am pleasantly surprised. Okay. Well, now that I have this, I can essentially, I'm able to build. So that's good. Because if we just wander over and above the mountain, but if we fly over here, you can see, oh, this is really weird. I don't know. I feel for building this is good, but like normally it's not so good. So now I think that I'll be able to kind of step back, get a good angle or multiple angles on these bridges and figure out what to do with them. So that's what I'm going to do now that I can fly and that I have made it so the demon army is going to attack me the next 3 times I go to the end and back. So yeah, that's the thing. But I'm going to get to building. So I'm done with, I think, about half of the bridges here, and they look so good. So this is a design or a block palette that Good Times with Scar on Hermitcraft Season 6 used, I believe, in his starter base to go between giant trees that he built, and I thought they would look amazing here. It's actually what I was imagining from the get-go when we first saw this place. So let's take a look from above here where we see the bridges sprawling out underneath. It looks so good, and we can take a flying approach to this. So what I've been doing is I've been keeping the helmet on my hotbar, and then I'll right click to put it on and take it off. But if we come down here, we get to see it at this really awesome angle. I love the way that this one slopes. It was very difficult to make, but I think we're onto something here big time, because with all of these bridges and seeing between, I think it's going to look amazing. And I figured out, in case you too are using Under Magic and have this armor, if you hold shift, you don't move up and down, but if you release shift, you do move up and down. So that's just something I had to learn and figure out while I was building. It was a bit annoying at first when I started with this one, but eventually I learned. So yeah, I think, unfortunately, that's all I'm going to have to do today, because I mean, I didn't expect to kill the Ender Dragon 4 times, but I did. So I did not prepare for much. I'm going to start putting in some of the storage systems and stuff off camera, most likely. And then we'll get to the data pack stuff with like the smelting room and iridescence being there, smelting being there, and then some of these other areas being for the stone gathering, the stuff what we talked about last episode. So I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about, one, this armor, and two, the bridges and whatnot. So I'll see you in the next episode.